Alright, so I thought we'd go ahead and unbox the PlayStation 4. And as you can see, the front of the box is basically just the system alone along with the controller. If you look at the side, you got the Sony logo along with PlayStation 4 and all the contents that are in the box. On the back, it's basically just some advertising for some games. I think I'm going to be getting all of these except for Knack. And actually I already have Killzone and Assassin's Creed, but Infamous I'll get at some point, as well as Watch Dogs when that gets released. And as you can see, there's a advertisement for PlayStation Plus, as well as a little kind of display here of the PlayStation 3, the PlayStation Vita, and the PlayStation 4. On the other side is simply the PlayStation logo. On the top, pretty much the same thing. And the bottom, I believe, is just clear. So, anyways, I'll lay this down. And I've already actually cut the box open. So, go ahead and open it up. So here's the inside of the box. I know that it seems pretty plain. Obviously there's the system itself, as well as the controller and all the instruction manuals and cables. So give me a second here and I will take everything out and show you what we got. Alright, so here's the contents of the box. And first thing you got here is the instruction manual to the system. I think myself and most other people will probably never even look at this. This right here is actually, there's some codes in here. And one is to get 1 month free membership to PlayStation Plus. There's something else for some music thing that's apparently new to the system. And the last code is a $10 gift card to the PlayStation Plus store. So that's what this is here. Next you got the earbuds and microphone. To be honest with you, it looks a little cheap and I probably would not be using this. Then you got the DualShock 4 controller. And I have to say, I did play around with this a little bit. I have to say, it's quite comfortable. And I would go on record as saying it's even more comfortable than the PlayStation 3 controller. So, everything just seems to fit perfectly in your hand and lines up great. Then we got the charging cable for the controller, the power supply, and the HDMI cable. Obviously the big draw here is the PlayStation 4 itself. Here's a look at the system. I initially wasn't a big fan of the slanted design, but after seeing it in person, it looks pretty sharp. And I definitely like the look of the system. You can definitely tell though that the glossy area is going to be a dust magnet. Just opening it out of the box, it got a little dusty already. So let's take a closer look at the system itself. And the first thing you're going to notice is at the top left side of the system, there's a glossy finish to it, while the rest of the system itself has a matte finish. And the problem with the glossy finish is it does collect a lot of dust, and the minute you touch it, you're going to leave fingerprints all over it. So unfortunately that's unpreventable right now. My system already has a bunch of fingerprints all over it, and there's not really much you can do about it. Taking a closer look here, you can see the disc tray, the 2 USB ports, and of course the PlayStation 4 logo. Now running down the side of the system, and this is on both sides, there's a number of vents, as well as a number of vents on the back. And what this does is basically just keeps the system cool and prevents it from overheating. Taking a closer look here, you can see where the power cord plugs in, the digital output, the HDMI, the LAN input, and the auxiliary out input. So like I said, I was definitely looking forward to picking the system up, and now that it's actually unboxed, I'm ready to hook this thing up and test it out. So, as always, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you another time.